Hey, Frank Paris here. I am I've had this for a couple of years already. I've used it a couple of shows. It sits in a box, and I bring it up during my magic shows and my performances. And I use a wireless mic with a voice changer called a pitch shifter. Guitar players use this guy to get the twang in their guitars. Uh, That's a Boss, Boss pitch shifter. And I've got a number of things going on here. This is a power pack to power up the the remote controlled car antenna that's underneath here. That's got a slinky attached to it, and it brings up the snake up and down, that kind of thing. If you go up on my YouTube channel, Frank Paris, and you type in on YouTube Frank Paris Animatronic Puppet, you will see this guy in action. So I'm not gonna go into how it works, whatever. The thing is, I was gonna build a second one for a couple of people who were interested, and I started buying the equipment, the parts for it, and they decided that they didn't want it anymore. So I've got these pieces hanging around, which is the major part of the whole thing. I've got this this servo mechanism here, which has the remote control servo that makes it turn, 360 degrees, and then you've got the other servo that makes it go up and down, and then you've got the mouth. So you have a bunch of things here that you can use to make this kind of a thing that I've got here. Again, it's got three servos. It's got the turn servo here, okay, and then you've got the open and close mouth servo. So you've got all of that going on for you. And it's brand new. Everything is brand new here. This whole mechanism was computer generated, and it works great. You still got a few things you got to do. You got to attach a hook, a metal hook here, which I'll supply you with, and there's a groundlet that goes here, and that'll make the mouth open and close. Now I'm also including with this package, I'm including a Pic 4. This is a Pic 4 unit, and what this unit does is it gives you the audio coordination between the mouth opening and closing and whatever input you input into it. Like you input in there's the input, by the way. You input an audio signal of somebody talking, or you with a wireless mic talking, and the mouth will move in sync with the talking mechanism. With the servos. So that's called the Pic 4. Let me just show you here. It says, Pic 3. Pic 3 controller, and it controls mouth, eyes, and head. So that's what you have here. You've got mouth, eyes, and head. You don't really need eyes. I don't use automated eyes on this. So what I do is I use the eye input for the Pic 4. I use to turn the head randomly left and right, okay, which is what the eye thing would have done. It would have turned the eyes left and right. So instead, this thing here, this unit right here, is going to move left and right, which gives it a random kind of appearance when you're talking through it, and it's looking to the left side of the audience or to the right side of the audience or to the center. So that's what I would use the third one for, the third input. Okay, and again, the Pic 4, as I said, is used for I said it's on the box here. It's used for I'll get this over here. The mouth, eyes, and head. Okay, and this is powered by a battery, a 5-volt only battery, and those power packs are readily available to purchase. They're hobby batteries, and they come with the plug to plug into the unit. So you have it coming with the same plug as this right here. And of course you can charge them using a charger to run those too. This here, this unit, I mean, I only used it for test purposes on my Pic 4. I have another charger like the brand new one here. And basically what I used this for was to test it, okay? So I wouldn't have to run down the battery. The battery, once you plug in the battery into the Pic 4, should last you somewhere in the neighborhood of about 3 or 4 hours, maybe 5 hours, okay? And that's just running this. That's all that's doing is running this, okay? And it's going to give you the eye movement. And if you've got a head that's got eyes and you want to plug the head into the Pic 4 instead of just using the neck portion of what's here on this unit to move back and forth randomly about, I guess, 45 degrees in each direction, then you can do that. But for me, my eyes are two gumball capsules that have magnets in them that are adhered to the top of the unit, okay? And I've added magnets here and here to keep the eyeballs on there. So that's basically it. I mean, the only other thing is you've got to get yourself a pitch shifter if you want the voice to change to a Darth Vader to a Mickey Mouse. If you want to use a wireless mic, you can use a wireless mic, or you can use some kind of a pre-programmed musical, or I'm sorry, not musical, but audio voice or musical type of song. You know, and you don't have it. It doesn't need to have an automobile antenna inside to go up and down an automatic automobile antenna. You can just have it fixed, okay? And that's basically it. I mean, everything is here to do this with. I mean, there's more work that needs to be done, of course. And I'm listing this in the animatronics area of Facebook, but I'll also put it in with magicians in case somebody wants to buy it in the magical area. And I will walk them through some additional things that they may have to do to build something like this. Okay, this here is a Bluetooth speaker. I've got that hooked up so people will hear it. It's a small one, very powerful. I looked for that one there. And, you know, just you'll have to do the same thing. And these are wireless mics. This is a wireless mic back here. Okay. Wedding photographers use this. They hang this off the bride or the groom to get the vows, and you can buy those up there. They're wedding videographer, audio transmitters and receiver. This is the receiver. This receiver goes into the. This receiver goes into the transmitter transmits your voice into the receiver. The receiver outputs it to the pitch shifter, and the output from the pitch shifter goes into the Pico 4. Okay, and when it goes into the Pico 4, it makes the mouth open and close, that kind of thing. So again, you can have something pre-recorded. Also, you can plug in a tape recorder into that instead of having, the transmitter and a receiver. Your receiver would be replaced by a recorder because you've got some kind of a point of sale decoration thing going on, or you've seen some of these things over at some of the Halloween displays that you have in people's houses where they got the skeleton talking and that kind of thing. And you can investigate the Pico equipment at pico.com. I keep forgetting what it is here. Pico 3, I'm sorry, it's not a 4, Pico 3 website. So just type in Pico 3 in Google and you'll come across the website, and they'll give you a full explanation as to how this works. And they do come with an instruction manual too. I got it buried in the case here. But again, I'm letting this go, and I'm letting the Pico go for $300. This cost me, it was a kit form. It cost me almost $200, and then the servos cost me about $40 a piece, $50 a piece. So I'd like to get at least $300 for both. The Pico, I forget. I think the Pico was expensive. I think that was like 150 or 175, maybe even more. I'm not even sure, but it's been sitting on my shelf as a backup. I was going to build a second thing for somebody. I had another guy interested too, but they both crapped out on me. So just letting you know that this is going to be one of those one-time things you see, and if you don't buy it, you're not going to get it. And you'll have to buy it separately. And this guy was custom made. This is custom made, this piece right here. So you got, you know, that I paid, I think, maybe two and a quarter for to get custom made. And you know, I think total was around $450 I paid with shipping, and I'm letting it go for $300. Brand new, brand new. Everything is brand new. I haven't used it for anything, and you'll have a lot of fun building, you know, your own puppet and that kind of thing, your animatronic puppet or something. You can use that, you know, you can use the mechanism, the Pico mechanism, if you already have a skeleton head. And you want to build you know, a talking, singing skeleton, you can do that with a Pico 3. Like I said, this is a specialized thing because I build robots and rent robots for parties and trade shows besides being a professional magician. Here's one of my robots over here that you can see. And, you know, so I had a background in what, you know, what these things do. And anyway, it's for sale, and you can PM me, and I will give you my PayPal email address, or you can purchase this off eBay. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'm not selling this. This is not being sold. This is what's being sold, okay? That's about it, basically. I mean, I would sell this, but I'm not going to sell it for less than $1,500 or $1,600. So if anybody's interested, you can also PM me about this guy, too. And you can see it in action at by typing in Magician Frank Paris animated puppet. Okay, animated puppet, something like that. You'll see me. There's a lot of other stuff up there besides this. There's magic and there's how-tos and that kind of thing on a bunch of stuff. So, but you'll zero in on this if you come up on my website. I'll take 15 with the shipping. That's what I'll take on this guy right here. But I'm not crazy about selling it because I'm not going to build another one, so I might as well keep it. And unless somebody meets my price. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Frank Paris, over and